Let me say something that might offend about 73% of all business owners. If you're not reconciling your accounts every month, you have no idea how much money you actually have. Because QuickBooks can look perfect while quietly lying to you. And here's what nobody tells you. Reconciliation isn't about accounting. It's about trust. It's about making sure the numbers in QuickBooks match reality. Quick intro before we dive in. If we haven't met yet, my name's Jared Myers. I own Wasatch Bookkeeping, and I've been doing this for about 3.5 years now. And today, I'm going to show you how to reconcile accounts in QuickBooks Online the simple, not overcomplicated, no accounting degree required way. Let's jump in. So part one, why reconciliation matters. Think of reconciling like checking your weight on two different scales. QuickBooks says you weigh 180, your bank statement says 173. Someone's wrong. Reconciliation is just comparing your books to your bank statements and making sure they match penny for penny. That's it. But here's the mistake most people make. They think the bank statement is gospel. It's not. It's really close to gospel. It's like 99% accurate, but banks can make mistakes. Rare, but it does happen. So, reconciliation isn't about assuming anyone's right. It's about verifying that both sides agree. And when they don't, that's where the magic happens, because that's where you find missing transactions, duplicates, or mistakes that would have snowballed later. Part two, prep before you start. Before you even touch the Reconcile button in QuickBooks, do this. First, refresh your bank feed. Always, always, always. Because if you don't, new transactions might not show up, and then you're reconciling incomplete data, which is like trying to solve a puzzle with missing pieces. Second, make sure that all transactions are categorized. No for review stuff hanging out. Clean that up first. Third, grab your bank or credit card statement. And here's a pro move. Get view-only access to your bank account if you're not the primary user. That way, you can review bank statements at your speed without risking accidental changes. Now check two things: the starting balance, the ending balance. If your beginning balance in QuickBooks doesn't match last month's ending balance from the bank statement, stop. Don't keep going. Fix that first, because reconciliation is sequential. You do it monthly, you do it in order, you don't skip around. Trying to reconcile March before February is like building a house starting with the roof. Part three, the step-by-step process. All right, in QuickBooks Online, go to Accounting, Reconcile, choose the account, checking, savings, credit card, whatever you're reconciling. Enter ending balance from the statement, ending date, double check the date range. Seriously, double check it. I've seen people reconcile the wrong month and spend 45 minutes fixing a problem that didn't exist. Now you see a list of transactions. Here's the rule. If it appears on your bank statement, check it off in QuickBooks. If it doesn't appear on the statement, leave it unchecked. Simple. And sometimes this is the best feeling. Everything matches immediately and you're done in 30 seconds. That's when you know your system is clean. But usually there's a difference. And this is where people panic. Don't. If the difference isn't zero, we just troubleshoot. Part four, fixing what breaks. If the system breaks down, break down the system. Meaning, sort by date or sort by amount. Sometimes it's easier to match the weird $327.42 charge than scrolling chronologically. Pro tip, You can also use the Control F to search for specific amounts from your statement. Now, here are the usual culprits. Missing transactions. Bank shows something, QuickBooks doesn't. Solution, add it. You can enter it directly in the register. Duplicate transactions. QuickBooks shows 2, bank shows 1. Delete the duplicate. Or check if something got added manually and imported from the bank feed. Uncleared transactions. At the end of the month, some payments haven't cleared yet. Those stay unchecked. You do not force them in. If you're clicking random things just to make the difference hit 0, stop. That's how future you suffers. Credit cards versus bank timing. Credit card statements typically close on different dates than your bank account. So don't mix those timelines. Reconcile each account separately using its own statement. And here's the golden rule. Amounts must match penny for penny. Not close enough, not off by 3 cents, exact. When your difference hits 0, that's your green light. Click Finish, Save, always save as you go. Part 5, Smart Habits to Win. Make this easy on yourself long term. Do it monthly, not quarterly. Not when things slow down, not when my CPA asks. Monthly reconciliation turns a 3-hour nightmare into a 10-minute habit. Do it sequentially. Never skip. Always refresh the bank feed before categorizing and before reconciling. And if something feels overwhelming, zoom in. Reconcile 1 week at a time inside the month. Break down the system. And here's what nobody tells you. When you reconcile consistently, your financial stress drops dramatically because now you trust your numbers, you know your cash position, you know nothing weird is hiding, you know you're not slowly bleeding money, and that confidence, that's powerful. Reconciliation isn't sexy. It's not marketing. It's not growth hacks. It's not revenue strategy, but it's the foundation. It's the difference between running a business and guessing.